Welcome to Three Geeks podcast number 108. Tonight I'm hosting with Jason. He'll be on for a little bit. We've got Dan and we've got Mike. Mike's back. How long's it been since you've been away, man?
Just the month of November.
Just the month of November.
Away.
Not as long as you've been away, Philip.
Hey.
Oh.
All right. So we're going to kind of go into a few topics, but I guess we got to start off with our usual spiel. So I'm down here at, don't burn your house down. And speak of the devil, all I have to do is get into, the audiobook and Max appears.
Go to freaking audible.com /audibletrial.com. And you don't ever, if you're worried about the fire hazard, Audible is there for you. They got your back.
It's true. It's very true.
If you're a morbid fire hazard, Audible's there for you.
Technically, if you are morbidly obese, then yeah, you are a fire hazard because people
they can't get around you to get to the exit. You're like, oh god, why did I come to the bookstore when I could have gone to Audible?
This man's secreting flammable liquids.
To be fair, if you're an 800-pound guy surrounded by books and you're stuck in your chair, then that is a fire hazard.
This is true.
Max, how's your computer? Did it survive?
I haven't even turned it on, dude. I'm coming to you remotely from the Waffle House.
Oh, nice. At least we're glad you could join us, Max.
Yeah, I know you gotta be here. Love it.
Well, that's funny. He's got jokes today. But Jason, did you want to chime in now?
Oh, yeah, sure. I'll tell you guys about the fire. Just hold on 1 second. First off, I just want to point out this is the first time Philip and I have been on this podcast together in 8 weeks, because usually when I called off, he would, come on and fill in. And, yeah, it's nice to see you, Philip. I miss you. You're very pretty.
It's nice to see the picture of you and hear your voice.
It's nice to see a picture of you that's not of you at 8 years old. I don't feel like a creepy old man now.
Dude,
So
Jason is a super though.
Yeah,
whenever his wife is working, he watches the cameras at the store like incessantly.
I haven't done that in a long time. Well, speaking of the store, starting next week, because of my house fire, which I'll explain in a second, Max and I and Dan doesn't know this yet, and John from the PVD cast will start live podcasting from VGMX, since we don't have a geek room currently.
Well, it's a
yeah.
big geek store now, so it's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. It's cool. So I took my kids to school, or I went to go pick up my kids from school at about 2:15ish. Came home at 3 o'clock, opened the door to two dogs desperate to get out of the house, and a house full of smoke. So then I called 911 like a mature and responsible human being. The fire department comes, and the guy's like, "It's not so bad. Why don't you run upstairs and grab the animals you have upstairs?" I'm like, awesome. So I run upstairs. I can't see like a centimeter in front of me. I should have turned around and went back downstairs, but I didn't. I held my breath, went and got the stupid gecko, opened my son's bedroom window, stuck my head out the window so I could get a breath of fresh air, went downstairs, went outside with the gecko, and then the fire guy comes out and goes, "Holy shit, that was way worse than I thought it was. I should not have let you go in the house."
Fuck.
Jason,
Yes. He's fired.
Thank you, fire professional.
So what happened was our Kenwood stove or range, whatever they're called, malfunctioned and lit up. It was completely off too when it happened. So our fire department's gonna have a nice little talk with Kenmore.
Jason,
That'll
you're
work.
a hero, dude. You ran into a burning building to save that gecko.
Oh, and I mean, I was an inch away from the fire hitting my gas line, so I could have had a Die Hard moment, as Max told me.
Oh, hey.
That be, dude, you're carrying the gecko, you make it out the door, and then boom, like you run it. Oh man, dude, it would have fucking awesome.
Okay, that would have been pretty cool if I'm leaving the house with a gecko and the house exploded. But
And then once that gecko mutates, it'll remember the kindness you extended to it.
But that's okay because you're already John McClane in a Spider-Man suit, so it's okay.
Right.
There you go.
But anyway, I'm podcasting from my shitty phone, so I'm going to jump off. I just wanted to see you guys. I missed you guys. Thank you to everybody that helped me out, too, if you're listening or watching. Even the how are you doings have helped a lot, so thanks to all you guys, because the podcast group is the second to know after Liz. All right, guys, have fun.
Yeah,
Podcast. Don't buy books. They're flammable.
Yeah.
Audibletrial.com/3geeks.
Especially those Kenmore books.
Oh, speaking of Arcmatter, you asked me what kind of stove it was, like specifically the serial number, and I just want you to know that it's evidence now, and I'm not allowed to touch it, so I can't open it to look at the serial number. So I will let you know as soon as it's opened up to me.
Is he going to 3D print you a new one? What's going to happen?
That's going to be awesome.
That'd be great.
He says he has one that looks like it. I'll take a 3D printed stove. That'd be awesome. All right, guys. Talk to you later. Bye.
It turns on and it just melts.
Oh, he left. Oh well. He doesn't love me.
Oh, no one loves you, Max.
I was gonna say he should forget that they should buy Lenny Saram's book. You can buy it in book form or Audible form.
Oh yeah.
But,
or just Kindle form too.
Bad girl of the New York bestsellers list.
Oh, Max. All right.
What do we got going on tonight?
So let's see. I'm not going to take the easiest one. We'll go with the one that Mike dropped because I don't know. Did you all talk about the Super Mario Brothers animated movie that's in development?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
maybe I'm not sure.
I'm going to go with Max. Just suddenly goes no. We didn't touch it because I'm pretty sure Max would have remembered having an opinion. I'm sure on this, especially this topic, especially because we did this at Comic-Con. And I think it was actually Dan. Wasn't it Dan and oh my gosh, I can't remember the con man guy's name.
Chris the con man.
Yeah,
Chris.
it was the two of you that did basically. I think you all thought about doing an animated version. So there you go. They watched it and they listened.
Yeah, they watched our remake revolution on my website McGTV, which by the way is not monetizable for some reason. I'm wondering. I'm like, what exactly happened in that remake revolution that made it not monetizable? Was it because we didn't choose Melissa McCarthy as Toad?
Right?
Maybe.
No, that must have been it.
That must have been it. I'm guessing either that or we were too like into the Asian stereotype of Donnie Yen as Toad or something. I don't know. But yeah, Mario Brothers animated movie, Illumination, the same people that do Despicable Me and all that junk.
Yep. So we'll see. I have no hopes. I have no faith. I mean, Angry Birds is maybe the best thing we could hope for, is my guess. Which is a mediocre, okay movie.
It's gonna be weird because I mean we all know that Mario talks because Mario talked in all the other iterations that we grew up with, like the Super Mario Brothers Super Show. He was what's his name? Captain
Lou Albano.
Lou Albano. That's right.
That will always be my Mario, by the way.
Yeah, and Bob Hoskins, of course, did the live action, yada yada. But like this whole new generation of kids, all they've ever known Mario to say is "Yahoo! Yippee!" all that stuff.
It's me.
I'm wondering if they're doing the animated movie route, who are they getting for Mario? Will Arnett, I'm guessing.
Mario has a few sentences in Mario Kart. He says like "Let's go." And,
yeah.
Go on.
Yeah, but he doesn't like give a whole like, alas, poor Yori, I knew him well. Which I'm sure this new movie will do.
That would be awesome.
Start spewing out Hamlet.
That would be so awesome. A kid's movie that just starts spewing Shakespeare.
It's probably going to be Charles Martinet, though.
What's that, Dan?
It's probably going to be Charles Martinet. He's been the voice of Mario forever.
Do you think they'll give a non-celebrity guy that amount of responsibility and recognition? I'm thinking in the business sense.
I would say yes, but
he would be the obvious choice because he is the voice of the character, and he has been for so long. And hardcore fans like you and I would know that, but for the dumb popcorn eating populace out there that would be like, that don't sound like Brad Pitt.
I think having Mario do Shakespeare would be enough. Like, I say, get the guy who's been doing the job for so long. Just because is enough, even for Jim Bob eating his popcorn and wondering where the fuck Brad Pitt is.
What they need to do is, for us 90s kids, is they need to make Jaleel White the voice of Mario. No one gets that, apparently.
That would be
Jaleel White voiced Sonic the Hedgehog in the 90s. So
I did not know that.
Oh, jeez.
sorry.
I didn't.
Now you do.
I knew
Wow.
about it, obviously.
Urkel, yeah.
Yeah.
So get Urkel to voice Mario, and then you'll be good.
Yeah, I was gonna say both would be just as a deep cut today, because it's been a long time since he had popularity. Go ahead, Max.
There's an episode of Family Matters where Urkel puts himself into a video game, like as a playable character, and he throws giant wedges of cheese at Scorpion or something. And so, you know, Jaleel White has had a lot going on in the video game world for a long time, apparently.
There you go. Oh, speaking of Family Guy, why not get Seth MacFarlane to do it? Or he'll be someone else, maybe. I don't know.
Oh god, that would be an entertaining thing to try. Just trying to see them control him, because I can just see him going, well, this would be hilarious to say right now. They're like, wait a minute, this is a kids movie. We can't drop the F-bomb here.
Yeah, well, just hire him from talent. Don't make him write and direct the thing, because he can't do that well. He did it right once. Ted, he did it right once.
Yeah, Ted was good.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he likes to. I don't know. I guess it's a comedic thing. He tends to be a little derivative.
Are you saying that you are not a fan of the comedic success 10,000 Ways to Die in the West?
Oh yeah.
It was a million ways to die in the West.
It was a
I
million.
counted.
Oh wow! I guess I undersold the shit out of that one, didn't I?
But dude, they got Mr. Belding in there. Wasn't that funny? Oh
No.
Yeah.
Doc Brown showed up for a quick joke because he's
Yeah.
in town. Because Back to the Future was a thing.
Yeah.
Well, that's what A Million Ways to Die in the West was, which I wasn't that offended by it when I saw it. I was like, oh, so this is what live action Family Guy would look like. Okay.
Yeah, except Family Guy is only 22 minutes
That's the benefit, right?
and not 2 hours.
I wouldn't say that I was offended.
But yeah, no, it was okay, right? It was good.
No. No.
No thanks, Stewie.
But,
yeah, I was indifferent to that. Go ahead, Max. But yeah, so I mean, we'll see. I don't have any, like I said, no expectations for this, even though Illumination has done, well, I won't say they've done great things. They've done some good things and they've done some shitty things. So it just depends.
I mean, their marketing department is on top of things. Guarantee you the Toadstools will be the new Minions and you'll get sick of those fuckers fast.
But how much say is
like,
the company having in that, like Nintendo?
They don't really say, because both companies deny to comment. Other than to say that this is happening.
Because they're very, very guarded about their stuff. I mean, I couldn't see them just be like, yeah, just make a Mario movie. Fuck it.
But I mean, like, they're both companies are like, well, we ain't doing nothing. Where'd you hear that from?
What was the last Nintendo licensed like video game movie or media thing? Was it Mario? Was it seriously the '93 Mario was the last time?
I mean, well, so
It
movie,
may have-
yeah, because they licensed
No, because they had
for Laserdisc games.
they had the Super Mario 3 show.
Yeah.
And stuff.
Different cartoons that have come since then.
But like, yeah, because everything else has been, you know, surely like, yeah, games that have been released on Nintendo platforms, but not having to do directly with Nintendo and with regards to development itself. So I'm like wondering, yeah, this would be a major thing for them. to
Yeah.
get right. Like Metroid. Metroid never had its day in the sun.
Oh, dude, Metroid. I think that that's Metroid anime. How awesome would that be?
Yeah, exactly. Oh,
Well,
speaking of anime.
that depends. No. I like main series Metroid, but other M. Like they would just go with that one, and it would be like sad, moody Samus running around, being like, "I can't fight my missiles because the man told me not to."
Dude, it's hard. It's hard for us, okay? But imagine a world where they make a movie and they do it well. It's like,
wow. So you're
very
saying not DC then?
And just imagine a place where you had Metroid exists and it was done well.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Man.
But
I know we live in the real world where it's going to suck. I understand that.
You just need the right talent behind it.
Yeah.
Hashtag Emma Stone for Samus.
Oh my god!
See it? You can see it, right?
No, you go and want Emma Stone, you're gonna get Anna Faris.
Yeah.
Damn it! Damn.
Oh god! Metroid the comedy.
Oh, that's exactly how.
What was that? The House Bunny, the House Metroid, or whatever.
Yeah.
I was gonna say this sounds like evolution.
The Metroid Bunny. There you go.
The Metroid Bunny. Oh my lord! Then you have a paid sponsorship by Energizer.
Yeah. Just oh man, my gun isn't working. I need some new batteries in it. Clunk, clunk, clunk.
Oh god. Oh man. All right. So I think we've beaten that dead horse into the ground. So Mike, you were gonna say you had some DC anime news?
Yeah, is it? Have you seen the Batman Ninja trailer?
Have I? Can we get a little chat cave right now?
Yeah, let's get mini chat cave going right now. Yeah, sure.
Because fucking, I watched this thing and I had to change my pants 4 times before freaking thing over. I was like, I started watching it. I made a mess in my pants. I stopped it. I changed my pants. I cleaned up the mess. I started watching it again. I was like, okay, here we go. Started it up. 14 seconds maybe I got, and then blam, same mess. It's crazy looking and it's awesome, and I can't wait.
Yeah. Do you happen to know which studio is behind it, aside from Warner Brothers helping out here and there, like who the director is?
I watched I'm gonna say 75 times and never stayed for the credits.
That's the way of the world. Have you seen it, Dan, at all, or Phil?
I have not.
You should check it out.
Oh my god,
it's really cool. Yeah, it's really good.
It blew up my Facebook. I was like, "What the fuck is this?" And then then again, that mess in my pants, and I was in the car at the time too. It was gross.
See,
so you just keep 3 pairs of pants in your car.
Yeah, man. This stuff happens. But I've never had to go through. I've never had to go through all my spare geek freakout pants in one go for a trailer before. That's never happened.
Huh.
Yeah, what I found is the story writer is Kazuki Nakashima, which is from, I guess, Kill la Kill.
Oh, okay. Nakashima-san. All right.
And they've also got Junpei Mizusaki, who did JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, and Takashi Okazaki, who did Afro Samurai.
Yes, I'm down for all of
so,
this.
There you go.
I'm down. Honestly, I'm down for DC doing more of this and less of hey, let's adapt this story for animation. Let's just do original stuff.
Yeah, that's cool.
And all I'm gonna say 98% of their new 52 freaking and it's pretty crap.
Which, by the way, I'm guessing someone showed that stuff to Whedon and Snyder during Justice League, so they could be just make it just like this.
Yeah.
Except more cartoony.
Yeah, that's how it went down.
But no, Batman Ninja. I can't wait.
Yeah, it looks cool.
Are you going with subtitles or are you going with the English dub?
Subtitles.
Oh, subtitles.
Oh, subs, dude. Yeah.
Unless Kevin Conroy comes in for dubbing.
Oh God.
Yeah, if they get actual talent, that would be cool.
Then you got a problem.
Dude, if you can get Mark Hamill and Kevin Conroy for the dub. Oh.
Yeah. Happy late birthday, Mr. Conroy, by the way.
Oh.
Because I know he watches.
Yeah.
You gotta know he watches Chat Cave for sure.
Which we haven't done in like 5 months. So
I know. That's like, I'm gonna say 85% my fault, but we're gonna get it done. And we have a little tidbit of Chat Cave right here, right now. I know Batman is aware of these things. He's the Bat computer pinged when we said Chat Cave.
there we go. A preview of things, to quote Shang Tsung, and now a taste of things to come.
Oh man.
Yeah, I was watching that movie this weekend too. Whatever, fight me.
Well, that's a fun one. I enjoy that one. I'm just impressed that you can you get some enjoyment out of Showgirls. Well, I mean, besides the obvious aesthetic.
Yeah, Mortal Kombat, Showgirls. You got yourselves a full weekend right there.
Showgirls, Mortal Kombat.
There you go. Now that could be fun.
You just splice that all together. It'd be great.
Oh my. And I guess kind of tipping on the DC news, another I don't know if I would call him a celebrity, but basically a person in Hollywood got embroiled in more lovely harassment because I don't know, men in Hollywood don't know better. And Andrew Kreisberg got fired who was the showrunner of Arrow and I think Flash or is it just Flash and Supergirl, and he was just involved with the others. But anyways,
I think he got started on Arrow, and then like he was the main guy on Flash and Supergirl.
Okay,
I say.
Yeah, that sounds right. I don't know. I'm not. Unfortunately, I'm not surprised. Go ahead, Max.
The men suck. Is he white?
Yep.
I mean, he's pretty much the worst person alive.
Hey, now Russell Simmons, dude.
Yeah, Russell Simmons too. Yeah.
But Russell Simmons is bad. I mean, like there's exceptions to every rule, but I mean, obviously, right now the white man is just like public enemy number one.
Yeah, yeah.
In a social sense, I'm not saying like you guys are getting like gunned down.
You guys are getting gunned
down. Like right now, it's rough to be a white guy, especially if you're
rich white guy.
Yeah,
guys that are running things in Hollywood.
It's rough to be a rich white guy. Yeah.
Socially, everything else about your life is probably awesome.
It's just karma's coming around to bite you in the ass.
A little bit, but yeah, I mean, like if he's whatever he's doing, if it ain't consensual, then fuck that guy. And nothing else needs to be said.
Yep.
Yep. Definitely concur, sir. And then I would say less exciting news is He-Man has a director, which I believe it was
until he gets caught for sexual allegations. Then they'll have to change up to another director.
With He-Man.
Yeah, with He-Man.
Oh, wow. That could be interesting, sir.
Kevin Spacey. What?
Oh, yeah. Wow. Uh-oh.
And there come the dislikes. All right. And you're no longer monetizable. I've done my part.
What do you mean there's no money? Crap. Okay. Director is David S. Goyer. So it's going to suck.
Oh, great.
Yeah. That's what I thought. I was like, it's the same guy as Suicide Squad.
The guy, no, David S. Goyer or David Ayer?
Oh,
David
S. Goyer.
Goyer. Right. Yeah, he was the guy that wrote
Man of Steel.
Or helped write Man of Steel, Dark Knight, Batman v Superman.
He directed Blade Trinity.
Blade and The Unborn.
No, he directed Blade Trinity. Let's
Yeah.
be
Yes, the crappy one, and The Unborn, a crappy horror movie.
And I might want to say, I want to add here, he was the one who said he could see Superman getting raped in prison, I think. Or maybe.
Oh.
Oh, no, wait a minute. No, that was Zack Snyder. I'm sorry. Zack Snyder
Oh.
said that once, I think. One of them did.
That motherfucker to rape Superman.
I'm not saying they were going to do it. They just said they could see Superman being assaulted in prison.
I'm just saying that you'd have to be one bad motherfucker to rape Superman is all I'm like,
I guess, but I'm sorry I brought that up now. I feel bad about that.
It got dark quick, I will say that.
Yeah. You're definitely not monetized now. I'm sorry.
monetized, bro. I got this.
So Goyer's doing He-Man, huh? That'll be
That'll be a thing.
Yeah,
That's gonna be.
I kind of want the last director to come back. That was McG.
Oh no.
That I mean,
No.
it wouldn't be boring.
It kind of sounds like it's going in a downhill spiral. Now Goyer's going to leave, and you're going to get, I don't know, somebody else who's shitty that I can't remember.
Or someone who's UA Bowl, yeah.
Yeah, there you go. And then he leaves, and you get the room guy.
Yeah, that guy.
Oh, well, then I'm watching it then.
Oh yeah,
because he cast himself. Yeah,
Oh,
he
God,
cast himself as Prince Adam.
Oh, shit, that'd be awesome.
come back, Skeletor. I did not hurt you.
Denny plays Skeletor. Stop getting up on me.
Oh,
D-Rock.
By the power of Grayskull, I did not hit her.
Nice.
I hold aloft mighty sword. I didn't even watch.
You gotta have him sing that one song they have on YouTube with He-Man singing,
yeah.
yeah.
What's going on?
That's
What's going on?
the end credits.
Holy shit. Whatever way the reboot goes, if they do somehow work that song in there, that'd be great. Who's gonna play Courtney Cox's character of teenage girl?
Oh yeah. And what about the weird midget guy?
Yeah, who wasn't in the original cartoon.
Yeah. Because I mean, it's not like there's a whole cast of viable toys. You know, I mean, you got to make your own shit.
I'd say you could bring back Frank Langella as Skeletor still. He hasn't been accused of bad touching anyone yet, has he?
No, not that I've heard. But...
Yeah, bring back Frank. While you still can, because he's a rich old white guy. So
that's the problem. They're going to be in the middle of filming.
Give it 3 weeks, people. You gotta hammer down production fast. If you want to get Frank.
Yeah, no, it's only a matter of time before they come out of the woodwork.
No, sorry, we're getting back on this tangent again, but whenever people start posting that, hey, Tom Hanks is a genuinely nice guy or something, those kind of comedic articles, I'm just like, no, don't jinx it, because now someone will actually come out and say, watch, he's done some stuff. He's done bad stuff.
You start knocking on wood, even reading it, if you knock on wood, that'll somehow make it'll help.
I'm like, I know there's something there. Don't.
Oh God.
Okay.
Sorry. This is why I took a month off. Probably.
This is our through line. I'm noticing that's the through line of the episode. It's getting back to sexual harassment in Hollywood
and rich white guys.
Yeah. Not rich white guys.
Did you see the British tea commercial about sexual harassment?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, that's how they try. It's like a PSA, and they try to explain sexual harassment through tea.
Yeah, dude, it's awesome. Check it out. It's like you can offer someone tea, and if they're like, yeah, I love some tea, you make the tea and they drink the tea and everyone's happy. But if you offer someone tea and they're like, no, I wouldn't like any tea, then you can still make the tea, but you can't make them drink it.
I do like. It's like if you give a mouse a cookie, and so.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's pretty good. I enjoyed it. It was very funny, and I thought it was good. And I was like, yeah, more people need to watch that.
There you go.
And just because you made tea doesn't mean necessarily that everybody wants to drink tea.
And then the shooting star comes across the NBC rainbow. The more you know, dude.
Yeah. Dun, 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 dun. And then like half the cast of G.I. Joe comes out.
That was awesome. If like in actuality, if G.I. Joe was like the omnipotent lord, and every time you like gave somebody a PSA in real life, they would just like show up for 4 seconds.
Like that's part.
That's like, hey, run around corners, and then you just like, blam, G.I. Joe shows up. The more you know.
That's for further like supplement to accreditation for their ranking or something like that. You
gotta show up for X many PSAs.
Yeah. And knowing is half the battle.
Before you ship out on this recon mission, you gotta go talk to these middle schoolers about the joint they found behind the school.
Yeah. Oh God, that dude's jaywalking! Quick, stop him!
Oh, that would be hilarious. That would be vastly entertaining to see that happen in real life. It'd be they would never actually have any second job. I mean, that would be their main job.
Yeah. I'd watch a whole movie of that as opposed to David S. Goyer rebooted He-Man.
Yeah.
Mike, excellent way to bring it right back
around.
I like it.
Synergy.
Tony Stark built this in a cave.
So, speaking of Tony Stark, Dan, you're omnipotent.
Yeah.
So the Infinity War trailer dropped this week. What was that, Mike?
Nothing. I was about to get into something Infinity Stone related, but go ahead.
You can go right ahead, man.
No, you're on a roll. I was gonna say something dumb like you must have the Mind Stoned or something.
No, he just has the Reality Stone.
I think Max already has that covered.
Oh yeah.
Oh God, that's awesome. So speaking of, all the stones are coming together. At least that's the plan.
Woo! Reunion tour. The Stones are coming back. Yeah. Mick needs money.
3 of them are in wheelchairs.
Oh my Lord, yeah, that would also be entertaining.
Dude, I mean, hey, no, Baugher is still popping out kids, so I don't care.
He is?
That dude could still be on tour. Yeah, he just had another kid like last year.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
And for all you white guys out there, he asked first. So for all you rich white guys out there, he's a rich white guy who actually asked first.
Well, but this time.
That dude is like 80 years old, and he's still making music, and he's still making babies. I mean, come on, man. You're going to be shooting out dust by now.
I mean,
that this dude's done in his life. Like, how is he still alive right now, much less having kids?
That only means that the genes in the next generation are just going to be that much more resilient to plague and nuclear fallout. So
we need him and Keith Richards spreading their seed everywhere.
Yeah.
So after World War III, you're left with cockroaches and Mick Jagger's progeny.
It'd be like that. It'd be like that really bad Roddy Piper movie, Hell Comes to Frogtown.
Oh,
you gotta save all the fertile males for reproductive purposes.
Yeah.
Otherwise, mutant frogs will take over the world.
Yes,
that is literally the plot to that movie.
Yes,
that's awesome.
Oh, man.
But it does have Roddy Piper, so you know.
It does, yeah, it does have Roddy Piper in it.
Do you have to, as a McJagger, do you have to like do all those drugs to activate your genes or whatever?
See a separate species.
Yeah.
Little do you know this, but Mick Jagger actually is a very proficient chemist who's hidden the formula for immortality in several different drug combinations.
Yeah.
He's going to leave it behind, like ancient ruins and stuff. All of his progeny are going to be like searching Giza or whatever for like markings to be like, oh, this is a methamphetamine. Must mix it with this.
Man, like, yeah, it's got to be.
Also
something.
has the.
If they want to go Super Saiyan or whatever, they got to fucking do, you know, like 20 rails of coke in a row and live.
There you go. Their hair bolts straight up like it would if they did go Super Saiyan.
Wow.
Ah!
Go play like those in a freaking tour.
My God, I'd watch this movie over the movie we're about to talk about.
Yeah.
Sorry, Phil. We derailed you like crazy on that one.
What, there's a new Avengers movie? Nah, we're not talking about that.
Give me the Rolling Stones progeny seeks immortality movie.
Yeah. I just don't think it would make Disney enough money.
What's weird? Like,
oh yeah,
like,
Disney would totally be behind that project. You know, for kids.
Are you
we're never gonna see it, but that's gonna come out in like 300 years.
And Mick Jagger will be there at the premiere.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty good.
It's based off my memoirs in the 30th century.
Oh God! All right. So the Infinity War trailer dropped this week, and the internet blew up because they feel Thanos looks like God. Just name a thing. They're all making memes of him.
He looks like Apocalypse, who look like Ivan Ooze, who look like Grimace.
No, he doesn't look that bad.
That's what the character looks like. So it's like,
this time, like, they didn't just completely F it up. Like, that's what Thanos looks like.
Blame the 80s for a crappy villain design. Don't blame the people making the movie.
And hey, you know, like, good on Marvel for just going for it. You know, because like, if they would, like, you know, if he's just like a dude, like, that would have, like, way worse.
Well, they kind of couldn't, they couldn't backtrack that much. They would have had to explain some Michael Jackson shit from the fact that you saw him in the first Avengers after credits scene. That he's deep dark purple. And suddenly he's a white guy with no stripes. What the fuck happened?
He's one of Jagger's progeny. That's why. That's his power.
I just had some plastic surgery. It's fine. I needed to blend in.
He can turn into a white guy at will.
Ratio next level, and now he's shrunk down. His power is compacted. He's that much stronger.
Oh God!
Wait a minute.
He's like the villain from. He's like Frieza.
Yeah.
Can he turn into any white guy at will?
Only
I got one
rich
hell of a
white
movie
guy.
here.
No, just Josh Brolin. That's it.
Oh, damn it.
In plot device.
Yeah.
You can also turn into Paul Bettany.
That was weird in the trailer. Yeah. I was like, okay, because he can't make out with a girl if he's all in red and stuff.
Nah.
That's just weird.
Yeah, it looks like.
I think they're hoping, I guess, for a humanizing effect. I don't know, or they just like, damn it, we're paying him all this money. We need to make him visible.
Or yeah.
Do you think that since the Vision is a artificial, intelligence, he's a created
A more humanoid.
Yeah. He decides that he wants to be a black person, so you have to put Paul Bettany in blackface. But it's okay because it's not Paul Bettany saying in blackface; it's the character, the Vision.
And then he'd be like, "I'm a dude playing a dude disguised as another dude."
Nice.
And Robert Downey Jr. just gives him side eye like crazy.
Oh,
Yeah,
that would be meta, though. Oh God, especially in that Oh, but I don't know.
Yeah,
that was probably the weirdest part. I mean, otherwise it looks fine, looks exciting. I mean, it's nothing I wasn't expecting.
I'm still on this. Technically, the argument is we're not racist.
You're still on this. You want blackface to happen for Paul Bettany as the Vision.
I want someone else to want it so bad just so I can see the fucking hellfire rage.
I think Disney's the wrong. You need to hope for DC. That's where that's more likely to happen.
Oh, dude!
I'm pretty sure Disney regularly flips through those prints and they're like, "What the fuck is this?" And they go and fix shit.
I just want that right white guy who's just like he's like, no, it's not racist. That's the point. I want it so bad.
As an aside, what do you think about Tommy Wiseau as the jazz singer? Because that hits all criteria.
I'm not sure who the jazz singer is.
Oh
yeah,
my God. Mama,
Yes.
why doesn't Papa talk
No.
to me anymore? He keeps telling me I have no son. I'm his son. Look, I even sing song for him. Lisa. Sorry, guys. Dan and I left you in the dust with the jazz singer.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. It's a talkie from way back when. So
Yeah, with blackface masks. That's how I got
All
there.
us 3 geeks for nothing. Yeah.
oh my God. But he has to keep his scraggly hair though. He's got to keep because I guarantee that will unite all the races. White, black,
like
everyone goes at the end and they'll be like, oh, something's wrong. Something's wrong with that guy.
he's gonna look like one of those 80s like R&B groups, you know, with the hair and the blackface. It's gonna be awesome.
Oh God. If you want to heal racial divides, put Tommy Wiseau in blackface as the jazz singer, and I guarantee you, white and black people will all be collectively together. Like, ew.
but he'll still think it's a great film.
Of course.
So, you know.
He's in it.
And it's somehow part of the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
At the end, Spider-Man like grabs him to fight crime. That's
well, no, it makes more sense now. He mistakes him for Harry because he looks just like James Franco.
oh,
Just in blackface, apparently. God. So Infinity War. Yeah, it looks like fun.
nice.
If Infinity War has all that in it, I'm on board.
Yeah. There's not really much to say. I'm gonna watch it, obviously. Like they already have my money. Yeah, I really don't even need your trailers. Like
it looks like another solid Marvel movie.
Yeah.
I'm happy for it. They already got my money. And they
if I had to pick, yeah, there you go.
What were you gonna say, Mike? If you had to what?
Nothing.
Dan, you have an opinion?
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna go see it. It looks good. I don't know what you want me to say. I mean, the trailer just shows up and everybody's like, "Yeah, gonna fight this dude and this shit," and there's flying stuff and people shooting and everybody like looking off screen and off like every 4 seconds, like. You know, I mean, it looks cool. I'll go see it.
The one thing that bothers me a little bit, it's a totally superficial thing, but it looks like Scarlett Johansson shaved off her eyebrows.
I would need to rewatch it to notice that.
I mean, she's got her like dye job going because, you know.
Yeah.
she's in hiding and stuff. I get that, but there's a close up and it looks really weird. It looks like she has no eyebrows at one point. I'm just like, that's weird. I don't know. It just threw me off. I'm just like, that's weird looking. But that's the only complaint I have about it. Was on like that 1 second of, oh, ScarJo's got no eyebrows. That's it.
Guys, you know, like it's harder for facial recognition if you have no eyebrows.
Nice.
Those are
that actually might be not far from true.
enough.
At least for the older technology.
They don't call eyebrows the fingerprints of the face for nothing.
It's gonna be like those old, like, the missing person things you saw in like old 80s movies. You know, it's like and the eyes show up, but there's no eyebrows, so it just has an error and stops.
Right. Enhance.
Yes. There you go.
Nice. Oh my. Yeah, I don't know. The only thing that made me laugh about it was basically people's complaint of how his color changed since he's appeared in the movies, Thanos, and then the fact that he wasn't wearing a hat. And what was hilarious, though, if you want to see things, is people put hats on Thanos.
Fedora.
They photoshopped the berets. They did like, oh god, what was it, a cowboy hat, a bunch of things.
Did someone give him a man bun yet?
I think so, actually. Oh no, they gave him Donald Trump's toupee.
Oh, of course they did.
Which is actually awful and evil the way it looks. I was like, oh my god, that's a little too, that hits too close to home. That's a little too close to reality.
That's sad.
Yeah, his face does look pretty accurate.
Yes, that's what I was like, oh. But yeah, otherwise.
Go
ahead.
Speaking of Marvel stuff, did you guys ever talk about the talks that Fox and Marvel were having?
We did.
What?
You did? Okay.
Yeah, it was
Disney?
the last time I was on. Yeah, Disney buying Fox.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because remember you all wanted them to buy Fox News.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, that's
right.
I remember watching that episode. I was sad I wasn't on that episode, actually. Oh, man.
Obama was just the worst. Repeal and replace.
Yup, the war on Christmas is going on.
Yeah.
No one acknowledges the birth of the baby Jesus anymore. Yup.
Sounds great.
Yeah, more of that.
And they're gonna have the one blonde lady still there, but everybody else is like mascots.
Disney tradition to do stuff like
that.
Yeah.
Oh.
But yeah, so it's back on Ian. I mean, I think that it's going to happen. And actually what was funny is I actually read, because I was curious, like, other than the movies, like, why would they really want it? Because that's just going to make them richer. It's not going to necessarily benefit them long term. But apparently they want the television rights because it makes sense, because the internet does get in a major uproar when Fox stuff disappears, especially Fox Animated, from platforms. Mm-hmm. So Bob's Burgers, Futurama, Family Guy, basically they want the rights to all of those as part of their streaming channel that they're going to come out with.
X-Files.
Yeah, X-Files is part of that, yep. Yeah, basically they'll get syndication rights to everything, which would be ridiculous. It's just basically Fox just owns Fox News and the actual thing that broadcasts it live. That's it. I was like, okay.
Awesome.
Due to just simply that is just because of monopolization rules. They're not allowed to have that much of a monopoly to own Fox and ABC.
ABC, what the fuck is it good for?
Absolutely
making
nothing.
Money.
Sell ABC to Fox and buy Fox from ABC.
I think.
Huh? That doesn't work at all.
My brain. Huh? We get you and you get us.
Yeah,
so we're just gonna be the same thing, just in different places.
No. Like both all the staffs have to switch. You're like, oh, whatever.
Okay, Hannity, you're on Modern Family now.
What?
Oh god, that would be entertaining. That's like playing. That's like this. I feel like
So
we walked in.
basically, I think we listed off like 4 movies that we would want to see more so than the movies we were talking about.
Yeah.
Just because they're so crazy.
That's kind of sad because the movies that we're trying to cover here aren't bad.
No, they're actually exciting and they can be interesting, but I'm just like, I'm more interested in this movie about 2 broadcast companies that basically do an exchange student program.
Yeah.
I'm more interested in the Rolling Stone offspring traversing the desert looking for immortality.
Yeah, all those movies are also more interesting than pretty much all the movies I've gone to see recently.
Yeah.
Thanks to your movie pass?
Yes.
What have you gone to see recently?
I went and saw 3 Billboards with Frances McDormand.
I was confused. I thought you actually just like drove by 3 billboards with something on it, but okay.
I thought I had to think for a second. Like, you went and saw 3 Billboards with Frances McDormand? Awesome.
Yeah.
Hey.
You know Frances McDormand?
Yeah, man.
You want to go billboard watching? Sure.
Does she know stuff about Batman? Does she want to show up on the chat game, maybe?
But no, it was weird. That movie it has no point. There's like a lot of this dramatic tension because it's like, you know, her daughter got raped and murdered, and you know, it's brutal, and then there's no justice, and so she, you know, like within her rights, she's putting up these billboards to try to, you know, do one more thing, and then like the poor police chief that she's calling out with these billboards is got cancer, and you know, like, so, but she knows, so she's kind of a dick because like, you know, like this dude's dying and you're putting up these fuck you billboards, and then, you know, like all this shit happens in this movie, and it's like you're laughing. It's funny. It's really fucking funny, which is fucking weird because like the whole premise of the movie is about a poor girl getting raped and murdered and there being no justice. It's like
Wait,
the most ridiculous laugh, and then it's like freaking what's that dude's name? Who's in it? Sam Rockwell. Sam Rockwell.
Oh, okay.
He plays this dumb Alabama hit cop, and it is just a ridiculous performance. I don't know about this movie. It gets 2 geeks from me, fucking. But it's weird. Like by the end of the movie, it's got no point.
2 questions. First question: do you know who directed it? And second question: does Sam Rockwell dance in it?
No, Sam Rockwell does not dance in it.
Boo.
It's Frances McDormand. Director was Martin McDonough.
All right. Third question: was it supposed to be funny, or did you just find it funny?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Because like the humor. I mean, I the person I went with, like, she thought it was funny too. But
okay.
All right.
I was about to ask, like, did anyone else in the theater find it funny?
Okay.
I think
was it like me watching Antichrist?
It's fucking weird. I mean, like, if you want to see a weird movie that like movie is odd, but it's not bad though. It's very well acted. The writing is very good. There's nothing wrong with any of the cinematography. It's all, you know, it's all in there. I mean, freaking Woody Harrelson's in there.
Okay.
He does a good job. He's out there, you know, just like freaking pretty much True Detectiving it up over there. And yeah. But it's so weird. Like, if you guys go and see it, let me know, because
3 Billboards, huh?
Peter Dinklage is in it. Thank you so much. Peter Dinklage is in it. He's got a little part in there, and it's a weird, solid flick. I mean, I love, and yeah, it's good. Oh yeah, and freaking.
Then this happens, and then this happens.
Yeah, no. I was just trying to think of all the people that were in it. There's so many good actors in it, but this movie has no fucking point.
Okay.
If you want to see, I'm gonna spoil one thing. If you want to see Frances McDormand firebomb a police station, go and watch this movie.
Huh. All right. Well, I mean, just based off of the talent involved, I'm curious anyways, but So what's this new rating system you guys have? I don't think you had this last time. So one geek means what? Two geeks means...
Okay. So you went and saw the movie by yourself, right?
Okay.
The rating system works as follows. One geek means you are not going to tell any of your friends about this because it was a shitty movie.
Okay.
Two geeks means that there is somebody who you think might like this movie, but it's not for everyone, but it might be okay. Or, you know, it was good enough to watch, but not so terrible that you would say, don't go watch it. That kind of movie. That's two geeks.
Okay.
Three geeks. Everyone needs to see this movie. It's an awesome movie, and you tell all of your friends. You only have two friends because you're a geek, so three geeks.
All right. So you're saying two geeks just based primarily on, like, you might be interested in just figuring out, like, what the hell's going on?
Yeah, but you might not like it because there's no real, like, it kind of meanders around, and you're, like, stewing in these feelings, and it switches from really intense drama to this comedy sort of, and it's just like, and there's like some racial shit a little bit in there, and it's stuff, and I don't know if it's for everybody, but it's a weird. I'd like to talk to you about it,
I'll have to check it out.
Have to go see this movie.
Sounds it. I mean, I don't know the plot. Maybe not, but just based off of the weird stuff you're kind of mentioning, like, maybe.
The stuff I'm not spoiling for you, like, there's so much stuff in this movie. It's weird. But, like, yeah, dude, I need someone else to go see it. Talk about it, because there's so much weird shit. Woody Harrelson in this movie.
Let's see what I can manage.
Yeah.
And
I like David Lynch stuff, and that's kind of, you know, can get emotional, but also quirky and off kilter. So
this might get your David on for sure.
All right.
I mean, in that direction. Yeah, it's like if Coen Brothers and Diet David Lynch.
Diet David Lynch.
I love Diet David Lynch.
Yeah.
That's calories.
Crystal David Lynch went out of style so long ago that Diet David Lynch is the only thing that does it for me now.
Better taste, but less filling.
Oh, God.
Hey, Phil.
Hey, Mike.
I don't think they heard me.
What's that?
I went and saw Lady Bird.
Yeah, I've been hearing interesting things about that one too.
Have you?
Yes.
Now that I find that interesting.
Why?
Because that movie is my so-called life. Like, that's what that movie is.
Okay.
That movie fucking sucked.
That's what I meant by interesting, was like, I've been hearing colorful things about that movie.
Sure, Zero Geeks?
Okay, it's like it's a girl's, like, coming of age movie sort of, but she's like a super brat and she fucking sucks. Like,
oh, cool.
Like, I can't even pronounce that chick's name, but she did a fine job acting, but the character she's playing sucks, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's like, you don't fucking, it's like, I kind of want bad things to happen to you. Like, it's yeah.
Well, I did just finish watching Showgirls yesterday, so.
Okay. You're gonna care more than Showgirls. I'll say that. Huh?
Okay.
Care more than Showgirls.
Lady Bird, it's Oscar bait, and it's not worth it. Movie Pass, thank you very much for saving me 11.25 movie pass.
Would you actually have gone to see the movie if you didn't have Movie Pass?
Oh, God, no. I'd spend my money on that shit? No.
Well, there you go. I mean,
there you go. Yeah.
Yeah, one geek for Lady Bird. That's it.
So out of how many geeks? Is it just out of 3 geeks or out of 5?
Yeah, just out of. We just covered this, Phil.
Apparently, I missed it.
He was AWOL. It's okay.
Yeah. Oh God.
Because we had a little mini panic session here. We're like, how are we going to end this if he doesn't come in to end this?
Well, I made it back, so we can end it.
Yay.
But like, you know what Lady Bird felt like to me? It felt like a serious Wes Anderson movie. Like all the characters, it's kind of like all about one central character, and like everyone kind of revolves around it. They're all affected by her, and then they just let it happen, and then fucking it was, and they're all weird in like a quirky way, and yada yada yada. But it's like serious, So
there's a way it could be unintentionally funny.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And but it sucks.
But it sucks. ...
But it sucks.
So much potential, yet so much failure, as Max has stated.
But was there any other stuff to talk about?
No. Other than 3 billboards,
Awesome.
which I heard you finishing up.
Yeah, and if you guys want to just keep spitballing this idea about the Tommy Wiseau jazz singer movie, I'm all for that.
That's great.
I think that's just the 2 of you. That's
just me and Dan.
Yeah.
That's so
Max can't really help.
We'll just make that our own private Remake Revolution episode.
Yeah. That's fine. Mammy.
Oh, that's what that is?
Yes,
Mama.
that's what that is.
Okay.
Mama, why don't father love me no more? I go out to try and achieve dream.
I mean, I feel like Tom's perfect for that role. Like, it hits him on a personal level, like you'll see that come through in the performance.
Yeah. I sell pleather coats.
Oh God. That's just taking me back to film appreciation class in college now. I'm just flashing back to sitting in the auditorium watching this movie come on screen and feeling the crowd around you get very uncomfortable watching.
Yeah.
They're like, I don't know how to feel about this. I'm like, it was it was the 20s. It's like we watched Birth of a Nation in film appreciation class, and there were a lot of people in that class being like the whole thing too, like how many hours of it, and everyone's like, oh boy, this would not fly today. I'm like, no shit, it wouldn't fly today.
Yeah. But they still show it because it was one of the first films that they actually put together correctly, I guess.
Yep, it's
crowning dolls and stuff.
It's crowning glory. It's linear.
Yeah. Good job there. You're no Battleship Potemkin, but
Oh man! All right. So, shout out to Arcmatter. Check out TeePublic.
Keep going, Max. Keep going, man. You're almost home.
You can type 3 Geeks in the search bar, or type Mike McG, or is it McGTV, Mike?
What, for TeePublic? I don't know.
Okay.
Both.
You might get surprised.
Just give it a shot.
Check out our awesome T-shirts. All the illustrations done by Mike. They're really cool. I really fucking super dig the Chat Cave one. And let's see here. Fucking Audible. audibletrial.com/3 geeks. Over 180,000 possible titles for you to choose from. Fucking what else? Did I say Arcmatter already?
Yep.
You said Arcmatter.
But you can say them again. That's fine. Man.
Fucking I love you, dude. Fucking use my road dog. And that's it. Jason, quit burning shit down.
That's it.
That's all I
No,
got.
yeah. No catchphrases, sir.
Cycle your droids.
All right. Have a good night.
Good.